Hi guys.
Hello.
Hi Aisha. My sister wants to go to sleep, but I don't know how she's expecting me to had to fall asleep
I'm
on.
just saying hello, guys.
Okay, then go to sleep. If you want to go to sleep, then go to sleep. But I'm doing part 4 or 5 of what if Deku had Golden Freddy's powers. Part part 4, I think. I don't know, I've lost track. Just a quick abilities on recaps because it's been about 3 months. So he has intangibility, hallucination creating, and teleportation. So teleportation's pretty obvious. Um, I mean, he does. He's able to get in. He's able to get into your office by staring at a poster. Of course, yeah. I mean, that's pretty much a given. And then intelligibility is, I don't think it. I mostly just looked up what Golden Freddy's powers were, and intangibility came up. So I'm just going with that. And then we have hallucination creating, which is actually pretty. A lot of people wouldn't think this would make sense, but I think it makes a lot more sense considering whenever you have those weird hallucinations of like Freddy's and Bonnie's faces, they always you can always hear Golden Freddy's like mumbling or whatever in the background. So, yeah. If you want me to change something, let me know. Uh, okay, so last time we left off with the USJ attack. And Azuku has bandages basically all over his face. And uh, he's given off a few weeks of school because he has to recover before he comes back to UA. And he decides to start training a bit. He is able to get his teleportation down, well, quite a bit. Now he can perfectly teleport to the place that he's looking at, but he's only able to teleport to up to 20 meters, which is still kind of far. So, well, with extreme accuracy, but um, anything else, there's a chance that he might not go where he's needed to go, and he just go way off. Like, he could be on a beach, and then he wants to teleport. He wants to teleport to like teleport um back to the streets. He could just end up being in someone's house, or just like he can end up being in a luxury 5-star hotel, which I mean isn't bad. Well, I mean, you might get spotted and, might be arrested, but hey, at least you get to enjoy the hotel for a little bit. Um, but in all seriousness, though, while he hasn't mastered his teleportation, he could still if it as long as it's underneath or is 20 meters from his current location, he can teleport to that place with ease and doesn't have to have extreme accuracy. Of course, he does have to know that place to teleport there, so he can't just teleport to random places at any given time. If he's seen that place before, then he's able to teleport there, which kind of makes the whole thing I said about the luxury 5-star hotel kind of lies. But he can only really teleport to places that he's seen before. So if he wanted to teleport to his house, yes, he can go there, just as long as as long as it's 20 meters away from him. Or under, So his also getting hallucinations down is also pretty weird because sometimes the hallucinations attack him. Uh, but he is he hasn't really gotten the hang of it, but he will soon. And for his intangibility, it's not extremely difficult to use like Mirio's permeation, since it doesn't send him flying through the ground. He could just it basically makes him float, and it makes him able to go through walls. Does he have invisibility as well? I'm gonna leave invisibility out for a while. So, if I did mention he had invisibility, then I'm sorry, I forgot about that. It's been 3 months ever since I made the last part, and of course I have matured with making my what ifs. So yeah, also my voice sounds deeper. I'm older, like exactly 1 year older, but yeah, you get the point. Actually, no, I think I was actually 10 once I made that. Yeah, I was 10. It was only 3 months ago, so. Okay, sorry. I only have 10 minutes left, so might as well get through this.
Quickly.
So, yeah.
That's the whole end of the story.
No.
The end.
We still have another 3 seasons to go through. Technically. Until the show ends.
Why are you coughing?
Because I'm coughing.
But you're coughing. Because I might just chew you in the face.
Please stop. You can go back to your bed now.
Okay, I'm just laying here.
But anyways. Of course, after he comes back, the whole sports festival has is being announced. Most of the bruises on him are gone. Although he has to wear a giant Band-Aid over one of his eyes. So yeah, now he kind of has bandages everywhere on his arms, on his legs, even and on his face as well. So
Super good.
actually, please stop. But so most days go like normal. We would boy. Okay, but actually, please stop. I'm trying to record here. I'm trying to get to the story. But the UA Sports Festival has been announced.
Don't mind about that.
So, can you please stop?
Okay.
Well, then stop just interrupting me. Jesus, I'm sorry about my sister. Up. My brain's farted. I have a brain fart. So, most days goes like normal until the day that the UA Sports Festival My tongue got twisty. My tongue got twisty. So a new, so preparations mostly go the same. Everyone's extremely happy. Oh yeah, also there. Was it after the USJ or was it before? Was it before the US Sports Festival? I can't remember, but you know the whole crowd busts in, asking questions from All Might because Sugar Rocky dusted the door.
Sugar Rocky.
Please stop. So the first match. Not first match. Okay, so the first round is going to be the racing thing. Okay, so Azuku's plan is just to skip over as many obstacles as he can, whether it is by using his intangibility or just teleporting, since using hallucinations isn't going to really help him that much, especially since he hasn't mastered that yet. So he does exactly that. He teleports past robots as he tries to avoid combat at all costs, since he doesn't want anything to slow him down. Of course, robots do try to slow him down but his intangibility is able to get him out of those sticky situations. So he's able to teleport past obstacles and also uses his intangibility to get past enemies, and it seems like nothing can stop him. But he doesn't have any way to get. He doesn't have extremely fast mobility like Bakugo and Todoroki. Since Todoroki can basically skate on ice at extremely fast speeds, and Bakugo could basically just use an explosion jetpack. With using his arms. And sure, Azuku can teleport, but he only does have to do 20 meters. And of course he still has a long way to go, but he keeps running and he keeps teleporting and he's able to get second since he was able to pass out Todoroki. Well, not make him pass out, but he was able to get past him. And now so yeah, first round Azuku has second place.
Zuko?
Yeah, Azuku. So now the second round is coming. Azuku so Azuku's team is for the second round, which the cavalry battles or whatever, are the exact same. Like his team is the exact same with what was her name? Like the pink girl, the girl with the pink hair. Then you have Uraka and then Tokoyami.
Tokoyami.
Mm-hmm.
Todoroki.
So Azuku's plan, since all he has to do is really stall out time, since he just has to stall out time by using his tangibility to make sure no one can get the headbands, and also use Tokoyami's Dark Shadow as defense just in case they are able to sneak up on them. Basically, Tokoyami's Dark Shadow is a scout. And Uraraka is able to lift them into the air for a quick escape, but if that doesn't work, then then Izuku is able to teleport them out of there. And the pink-haired girl is basically for inventions and how they can be useful in a lot of situations. So the second round begins. Izuku is able to get 2 or 3 headbands that have either 500 or 300 points worth, and they keep stealing headbands. They're like they get a few headbands. However, their eyes are mostly on Bakugo and Todoroki, and they know they're gonna go for him as well. So since Todoroki got third, Izuku got second, and Bakugo got first. Mostly because Bakugo is a rival to Deku and hates him. Todoroki. The turkey. So anyway, they're basically Todoroki's team and Bakugo's team both have a clash with Izuku. Izuku is able to dodge Todoroki's fire with his intangibility, and does the same for Bakugo's explosions, and Ito tries to use his reciprocal burst, but right as he's about to do that, Dark Shadow uses himself as a shield to block the reciprocal just at the last second. And while and Dark Shadow's stunned for a second, but Ito using up his reciprocal made everything. This has caused Todoroki's team to be stunned for a while, so they make their retreat, and Bakugo's team is slowly chasing after them. And Bakugo, Kirishima, and Bakugo's team are ganging up on them, and Dark Shadow is able to regain his balance, and he's able to get over the pain of having a blue flame being kicked into his face, and he starts fighting back. But he starts losing because Bakugo's explosions produce a lot of light, which makes Dark Shadow weaker. And then Uraraka lifts everyone in the air with 0 gravity, and Izuku, and since now they're in the air, they're safe. But they realize something. They don't. There's only 1 minute of the match left to go, and they still don't have that much points. So of course, what are they gonna do? Well, they're gonna try to fight back. Bakugo's jumped off of Kirishima's and everyone's on his team's back, and started firing up into the air to try and grab Izuku's headband. But Bakugo swipes his arm to grab the headband, but Izuku just barely dodges it, just moves his head to the side, and while Bakugo is surprised that he dodged it, Tokiyami's Dark Shadow snatched headbands off of Bakugo. Bakugo, enraged by this, tries pulling more explosions, but Izuku just keeps using his intangibility, and then Bakugo gets back onto his team's back. Yeah, he was basically able to jump back on, and since now they have the points needed, since they have like 1 million points now, and the timer is up, since they just kept running. All of them are able to get into the final round. And that's where I'm going to leave it off today. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry this one was a bit shorter than the rest. I didn't have much time to record this. I think this video is about to be 20 minutes long. So, well, I mean, the other ones are actually are probably around the same. But I'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.